barn find, there's no shortage of guys that want to buy that bike.
No, you're right, Kevin, because think about the all these events. Sorry to cut you off, Kevin, but what's the biggest attraction? It's usually the bike show.
Yeah.
That's what got me thinking about it. Sorry, Kevin, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No. Yeah. But the problem is it would have to be no reserve, right? And they don't have,
Oh, no reserve.
Like Barrett. But, that would be someone would have to do it that had some chutzpah behind them, someone that had a name, someone that had industry clout that could float it, right? I couldn't do it. You couldn't do it. Maybe Marty has that kind of clout, but I don't have, that's what, someone would have to have a name behind it to push it, to get people on board. And so that's just my opinion, but I think it could work. I think it's possible.
I think there was a point where people were, stuff was going and people were paying these stupid prices for stuff because, well, it's fresh and new. And then they thought, well, I'm gonna buy this and I'm gonna turn around and sell it in 5 years for twice as much. And that's really not the case. But I think with certain items, you got to strike when the iron's hot. Now, let's go back to the Diamondback thing really quick. I think that there's going to be a small demand for Diamondback stuff with Harry Larry passing away, and it's going to be a small window. So if you got your Silver Streaks or those, to me, those Turbo Harry Larrys are the most overrated bike out there. They're really a piece of shit. They break, they're weak, the cranks are garbage. But if you find one that's in pristine condition, they'll fetch $5,500. It's stupid.
Wow.
Yeah.
My brother had one, and he hosed those. He broke the cranks in like a week.
Yeah.
But they're beautiful cranks. They're very, very attractive cranks.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude.
What I really liked about those bikes was that, and Mongoose did the same thing with the Mongoose Pro Class. It was kind of that smoked, I don't know if it was an anodized powder coat, but it was like the first of the real smoked clear coat looking color that was really a really beautiful bike. But even those, those Mongoose Pro Class, they made them ultra light, and good luck finding one of those that's not broken, so. Yeah. But I think there's just going to be a small window of Diamondback stuff that'll probably sell maybe between now and the next year as they're doing all these Harry Larry tribute things. And so you might get something. I have a Silver Streak right over there that I picked up that I was